Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-month reading for May. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Okay, let's get this reading going. Okay, hope you guys are all doing good out there. I know a lot of you got to go back to work. Yay. So, some states are opening up. I believe California opens on the 15th on Friday, so people get to go back to work then as well. So, finally getting up and getting out. It'll leave some stress and some pain and get out there and stretch your legs into nature. So, very nice. Okay, guys. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and let's get into this. Your energy is... I'm starting with the Oracle cards. See what is going on with you. This is choose wisely. So it says you are going to be choosing wisely. So very nice. Let's see what's in your energy, what you are thinking and feeling that is resonating with this choose wisely. Why are you choosing wisely? But tell us what Gemini is doing and why they are choosing wisely. Okay, looks like you are the King of Swords. You are logically thinking, you know what you're doing, and you know exactly what's going on. Okay, you've thought about it, you know it, and you're saying, I understand what's going on around me, and I'm going to choose wisely from this. Now let's see what you're choosing wisely for. Why is Gemini choosing wisely? Okay, you have balance in the present plus awareness. There's that awareness again for the rejoice and celebration and positive movement forward. In the past, it's because you were starting to use your wisdom. Oh, there it is. That's why you started. Okay, that's how you got there. Or love begins upside down. So whatever you were loving doesn't feel very balanced. It wasn't beginning the way you wanted it to. You didn't feel that there was any hope. Okay, you didn't feel that there was any hope at that time, or your heart chakra was upside down. Oh, so you closed your heart down in the past. Okay, so of what you love, right? Because this is what you love, how I love, and then your love begins as upside down as well. So in the near future, you have the universe telling you, yeah, we're going to make a different fated beginning. You need to get out of this one and start. That needs to close off, right? Because what of heartache and loss? You need to make better choices, movements, choices, and decisions, or the universe is going to give you new ones, or you're going to choose wisely to do so. Because of your solar plexus, I can have better movements, choices, and decisions. Okay? And that is for new beginnings again. So starting with the new beginnings that the universe wants you to have, going straight into new beginnings in the bottom. Very nice. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the past and how did you get into this energy? How did you get here? You started feeling that way because of the world. Oh, you wanted a new beginning. So you wanted to close that chapter and make new beginnings, and you were thinking about it wisely, thinking about how you were going to move forward. You were even manifesting and taking action and law of attracting, praying, however it is, on how you were going to do this by using that wisdom. Queen of Swords, there could have been some sorrow that you're keeping to yourself at this time. And this is in the past, mind you. Okay, and the reason was because you were in Eight of Swords. So it looks like you had to start using the wisdom because you were having anxiety. You were really stuck inside your head. You're having a little sorrow and pain from, you guys could have been dealing with guys could have definitely been dealing with another air sign. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini like yourself. Okay. And it really took you into rest mode. And this rest and retreat from the world was the only way it looks like you could actually try to find the hope and try to open up your heart chakras at the time, trying to move forward with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're trying to move forward. You have the Page of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. The Page is my Aries card, though. But definitely looking out, trying to think about the things that you're going to do, trying to get out of, I think, a relationship, using that intuition. And I don't know. Wow, it's almost like you knew that you were dealing with this strong, intelligent person, but I don't feel like this person is really doing anything, because it seems like all they're doing is giving you anxieties and insecurities. Like I said, for some of you, you definitely could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, as Sagittarius for sure. It was like you weren't going to take control of this situation anymore. It was almost like the control is out of your hands now, because you didn't want to give this a second chance. You were done with this person. Yeah. Yeah, this person didn't give you any hope. It feels like this person wasn't even giving you the love and the treatment that you actually needed. It just seems like they were very, feels to me like they were very controlling and made you kind of lose control. Maybe they took your control away from you. Yeah. Because definitely there was a separation with the Three of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be. More than anything, that's just telling me that they really gave you pain and you separated from this relationship. You guys broke it off. And it's because of fighting. Like I said, it feels to me like for some of these people being so fiery, it could have been a control issue. Maybe they were a control freak. Maybe they spoke to you cruel as well. Now over here in the present over here, you have the balance with the awareness of your happiness and moving forward in your own happiness. It's like you're supporting yourself, and you have the realizations of what is going on and where the real hope is coming from. You have to heal from this relationship, and probably because it seems like they may have been a little nasty and a little cruel with you. Or like I said, over controlling, but you really got into your High Priestess self, starting to use that intuition, and that's really how you got into this King of Swords mode. And the King of Swords mode is really coming in from the past, really thinking, and when you're in your wisdom over here, really thinking when you were resting and thinking about what was going on, going deep inside yourself to figure out this relationship. Now you're coming out and you're having the realizations and deep realizations with the High Priestess of what's really going on and how they really neglected you and treated you and gave you depression. You're not determined to move forward in this relationship at all. Then you have the Two of Cups coming up with the Five of Swords. Hold on. Okay, so it looks to me like not moving forward within this relationship with the Two of Cups over here, but then you have this this deceitful, wearing a mask relationship, which is a toxic relationship. Like I said, very abusive in some ways, could be verbal or emotional abuse. For some of you, might even physical. I do see even some physical abuse going on right there, sitting on top of the Five of Swords, really giving you anxiety and some fear, actually. Sitting next to the Nine of Swords, this person actually put fear into you. For some of you, you actually feared this person. They actually may, like I said, there is some physical abuse for some of you. And they literally, you fear them. And the only reason that this is coming back up into the present and not in the past, you guys, is because this person is coming back to beg you to come back and give you options and opportunities to come back to them. You thought that they were gone and that you weren't going to hear from them anymore once you separated from them. And sure as crap, here they come back in the present, begging for you to come back to their toxic, abusive relationship. I don't care if it's physical, mental, or emotional. It is abusive, and you know it, and I know it. And yeah, they're offering you the sun. They're telling you that things are going to be different, but you see the red flags within this because it's almost like you've heard this before. Somewhere in the past, you've heard this before, that they had changed. For some of you, they may even drink. They may have a drinking problem with the Seven of Cups sitting on top of the Devil. Maybe they get drunk and then they become abusive. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying for some of you, it is. But they're offering you the sun. You see the red flags. You're like, you know what? You told me this once before. You fiddle your violin. You toot your horn. You do whatever you want. But it's like, yeah, they're coming back in to play the same old song and the same old dance and the same old violin. And it's kind of like, I feel this like, oh, baby, baby, you know I can change. You know I love you. Yeah, definitely playing the same violin over and over, trying to win you back. But you're not going into hermit mode about this a whole lot because you've already become the King of Swords and you're choosing wisely. And I can already see you choosing wisely. I already know the answer. The answer is judgment. You've given them the judgment call. You're choosing wisely. But I think the problem is the imbalance. And that's why the choose wisely is coming in, because they're actually putting you back into depression and they're actually giving you nightmares and they're giving you anxieties. And because there is a little fear there, you might, even because there is a deep love there, because it looks like there was a love for them. It's kind of make you feel a little imbalanced. Should I go back? Should I not? Did they really change? Did they really not? So it's giving you, that's that mental aptitude with the Nine of Swords going back and forth inside your health, because they are apologizing for their bad behavior because they're telling you that they love you. And not only are they telling you that they love you, but they want a second chance with you with the Queen of Cups, and that they love you, they adore you, they think that you're the cat's meow, right? And there's nothing better than you. Okay, and this is where it brings you into this choose wisely. You're allowing your emotions to be upside down, but you are, there it is, the Two of Pentacles. You are trying to weigh the pros and cons, and you're delegating within yourself and looking out though. But then your communication is like, yeah, your communication is looking to the past at better times when you guys used to be at a higher level together before all of this happened. But then you realize that you have better expectations of love. So you're focused on the better expectations of love and what love should be, right? So you're sitting there telling yourself, you know what? You know, Hangman, I'm in a stalemate at this time. I'm looking out with the Two of Wands. But you know what? I don't see this going anywhere, because the Knight of Pentacles is upside down. It's idling, and you see yourself as the Nine of Pentacles now. You see yourself as a very successful, loving person who has their stuff together and can achieve so much more. And so you see this relationship not going anywhere but idling. And I do realize, you know, you do realize that there is no victory within this love. So you're not going to allow this person to give you Ten of Swords anymore. You have hope for a better day. So this is the end. This is the end, and you know it. You know it, and that's why, that's what your High Priestess is saying, and that's what you're saying over here as the King of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of choosing wisely about what I'm doing. But logically, I know that this is the end of this, and this person has not changed. This person's never going to change. So over here in the near future, you're going, okay, well, the universe is telling me, you know what, walk away with the Eight of Cups and don't look back. Do not look back. I'm going to give you a whole new beginning. It's going to be a fated destiny for you. Please do not look back. Okay? Do not. Because this game board is done. There is no unfinished business here. It is over. Okay? Your heartache and pain is over. You stand your ground with the Seven of Wands and know exactly what you need to do. This person does watch you. I do want you to know that. This person does watch you as a Page of Swords. They watch your Facebook. They watch your social media, your Twitter. Whatever you're doing, they're watching you. Okay? And that's because they have a realization that they want to grow with you and that they screwed up and they're trying to move forward towards you. But you have better movements of yourself, movement, choices, and decisions, and you're moving towards your own, and you're saying, I can have a better tomorrow with the Ten of Cups because I have so many achievements I can do. with the Seven of Swords and the truth. Okay, with the Justice, it is balance and it is truth. This is the truth. Okay, and I know the truth, and I know that the truth is that this person is cruel. It can give me nothing that I need, right? This relationship is done. Okay, so yeah, you're going to rebuild. You're going to rebuild everything that you have and start healing and start waiting and be determined to do the things that you need to do to have, you know, better cycles and a better destiny. Because in seriousness, this person, whether they put you on a pedestal or not, which they do, they put you on this higher ground, but they only do it for their Nine of Cups because it makes them feel good. Okay, but what can make them feel good? It's because they allow to be egomatic around you, and they knew that you were weak and that you could actually wouldn't take a stand against them. And they have emotional problems no matter what. And they're mighty manipulators. And like I said, they just see you as this nurturing person who's going to deal with their BS, right? And that's the way they had seen you. And this is what you're saying. Oh, you see me that way? Really? Oh, that's not going to happen no more. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. They did. They seen you as that because they knew that they had you under their thumb. That's why they loved you. That was one reason they loved you and that they adored you, was because they seen you as being someone who was healing towards them, who would put up with their crap, and they thought that was you were the one for them. That way they could still be the person that they can be, but they got a lot of healing issues that they need to deal with, and here it is too. Healing family matters. They have a lot of healing to do. Tons of healing to do. Okay? And the only reason you probably could have stayed for a lot of you is there could have been children involved, and so you had to retreat. You need to retreat. Passion or no passion, chemistry or no chemistry, this person does not see you the way they should be seeing you. That's not love. That's, they're allowing, it's, wow. They don't know how to love. They see you as someone they can control because there's deception here. And the deception is that they wear a false mask, but they think it's okay. They think it's okay, you guys, because you made the effort to keep the relationship alive. Yeah, it says make the effort, but I'm telling you right now, this is not what the card means. Spirit is telling me the reason to make the effort was here is because you made the effort to keep the relationship alive in the past, and that's why they loved you so much. Okay, but it is safe for you to love and go love yourself and love someone else and find somebody who's better for you. Okay. But yeah, they just wanted to have somebody to, and they also believe that when they came back, and this does not mean, once again, that you need to go reconciliate with this person. What this is telling me is that this person believes all in their heart that when they come back to tell you all these things, oh baby, I love you, and do these things, they're going to get a reconciliation. That's what they believe. That's how controlling that they are. Is that they believe they have you so under their thumb that if they come back telling you they're sorry and doing these things, you're going to immediately jump into their arms. That's what they expect. Boy, I'm telling you, when they come to play this violin, they're expecting that. Maybe it's because you guys have done it in the past, so maybe they expect it. Or if not, maybe someone from their past has done this, and so they expect you to be the same way. Boy, though, let me tell you, they have something to learn, right? Because you're going to say, no, I'm releasing my ex. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to go find somebody that I can get to know better. Somebody who is better than you. Okay, and that's what you're going to do. Okay, you are going to tell them, I see your red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. What are the red flags? The red flags are, oh, baby, baby. Yeah, baby, baby, my butt. That's not what you said last month. That's not what you said in the past, when you told me all these horrible things. So you're going to go find somebody that you have real chemistry with, someone that seems like they're your true love, real true love, someone who doesn't talk down to you, somebody who doesn't try to hold you down, right? And that's what's going to happen, because in seriousness, that's why they're coming back playing their song. It's the same song over and over. And if they didn't play it to you, they played it to the people in the past too. Someone, though, has allowed them to do this, to take them back like this, right? And that's where they get these behaviors. Maybe their own parents, maybe they were naughty when they were younger, and it's like, doesn't matter how naughty they are, they tell their mommy, I'm so sorry that I burned the house down, you know, and their mom's like, oh, baby, it's okay, right? And then every time they get in trouble, she's there to bail them out, no matter how much trouble it is, right? Winging the child. It's never his fault. It's never her fault, ever. So trust and support of the universe, okay, and be the deer. And okay, and be that deer, because in seriousness, that's what you're totally going to have to be. Okay, and be the rabbit. Recognize your significance. I'm going to move this way so you can see it. Okay, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. And be the rabbit, okay? And this is going to recognize your significance, and remember that you are worth so much more. You don't need this person. There are better fish in the sea for sure. Okay, and that was your reading for you, Gemini, for mid-month, and peace and love to each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye, friends.